Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyler here, bringing you episode 15, I believe it is, of the Cal rebuild here in the online Dynasty on College Football 26. Last time, it was a long video, man. A lot of off-season recruiting with transfer portal stuff, so make sure you go check that out if you missed it. It was a lot, but there's a lot of important stuff in there. In the off-season, position changes, stuff like that. Players leaving, players joining the team, all sorts of stuff. But yeah, man, make sure you go check that out if you missed it. We got the new OC bringing in Deshaun Foster. Not that that's like great by any means, but it was just someone with a high level that can recruit well in the state of Cal. But yeah, man, there's just a lot going on. We're still in the preseason technically, so we'll be setting up the recruiting board for this upcoming season, year 2, with Marshawn Lynch, the head coach here in Berkeley with the Cal Golden Bears. So yeah, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and follow my Twitter and Twitch, of course, linked in the description. Of course, on Twitter or X, I always be giving updates when I'm going live with this type of stuff. And we'll be back live with this stuff, regularly once we get back into the game action every couple of days. But this is a long off season, getting through the week with all the recruiting. And before we, set up the board for year 2, by the way, I went through all the top 25 rankings and all this Heisman Watch and preseason All-American stuff like that in the last video as well. But I did want to go over our depth chart before anything else. And there's a couple things I want to say about the position changes. I was looking at it, and I wasn't considering the training results, which of course helped to bump some of the guys to higher overalls over some of those freshmen that we brought in that I was looking to possibly start right away, where most of them are probably going to end up in backup roles but still kind of play a little bit. It's just I don't want to redshirt those guys because I don't want to mess with anything and end up making them want to transfer or something. But it is going to suck, pretty much losing a year of eligibility with them, as they're not going to really play that much. But hopefully it kicks in the thing where if they don't play in more than 4 games, it'll all just automatically apply it to them. That'd be nice, but I don't know if that's how it works. Oh well, we'll figure this out as we go, of course. But now that I got through my first offseason, the next one should definitely be a lot more smooth. Of course, at quarterback, starting off, JKS, I got to do him justice this year. I, had a lot of good moments with him. Had a good 5-6 week stretch with him. But other than that, I just had too many bad games with 2 to 4 interceptions. Just can't be having that happening. But I'll be more used to the lefty stuff now, and can't have any more excuses there. So we got to go off with him this year. Brian Ridge, we brought him in through the transfer portal. He's going to be the backup. He's not as mobile, more of a pocket passer, so he'll probably end up transferring again, but it's just, we had to have somebody as a solid backup right now, what I'm saying? Of course, redshirt and a couple of freshmen that we brought in, a couple 3-stars that could end up potentially developing into something solid. They're both elite dev traits, so, I'm saying they might end up being special. You never know. It's just they don't have enough throw power or accuracy right now to play, where they have, decent speed and stuff to move around to start. Running backs, of course, no red shirts here. Both of the true freshmen will end up playing solid roles, of course. The main star, the senior, Raphael, is back, leading the way at 86 overall. Of course, Brandon Hyde Jr. left in the transfer portal. So Holyfield will be the backup. Remember, him and Popo were both 4-stars. Popo was the athlete. Could have put him at receiver. He'll probably still end up playing kind of all over the field. But, he's buried on the depth chart right now, but don't worry. He will definitely be out there a good amount. Say most of these guys are more speed or, east-west playmaker archetypes. But, Holyfield will be the bruiser. Of course, Grays and James will be leading the way with Hamper in that 3 spot. I think James will probably be in the slot more, with Hamper moving to the outside. They are both 6'2", but just so much more speed with James. 97 speed and acceleration is dangerous for sure. Manu, the 4-star true freshman, definitely will see some playing time. King will probably get mixed in there a little bit as well. Another senior, pretty solid. Yeah, they got some good receivers to work with for this season, that's for sure. Tight end, we brought in Samaj Parker in the transfer portal. He will be the starter. And then Marshall and Minnie, I think they're both solid. I wanted to play Minnie more, but he has a deal breaker, so I'm worried he's just going to transfer after the season anyway. So might as well play with the guy that has a couple of physical traits, where they're both pretty much the same size, literally. So not really much of a difference there. Just got a couple of physical abilities on Marshall and no deal breaker, so he'll probably play more. But Minnie has 82 speed, so I don't know. They'll probably all three play, with Parker, of course, being the starter. And then at the tackle spots, I did move Lang out to the tackle spot where he'll stay there and he'll start next year. But I am going to have Bell start on the left side as he bumped up to a 79 overall. And then at the right tackle spot, Davis is at 75. So definitely wanted him starting over there in his final college season. I brought him in the transfer portal. And then, like I said, Lang, he can back up pretty much any spot. He brought him in as a guard, but as a 6'5" pass protector, I just thought it made more sense to move him out to tackle, and he'll be guaranteed to be starting next season. Vaticani starting at left guard, he wanted to transfer, but we brought him back. He'll be backed up by Forrest, the other 4-star guard that we brought in. Pretty solid recruiting class for sure. I ended up with too many 2-stars, but that's no big deal. Hasenhudel, or however the hell you say that, was a guard. I moved him to center because he's also a freshman. He was redshirted last year. But he moved up a lot as he has star development trait and ended up being an 80 overall. So I wish he could play right now, but I mean, I could put him at right guard over Owens, but I kind of want to start him. And then Hasenhudel will just end up being a starter next year. Of course, Bush returns at the left edge, leading the way there, and at the right edge, I moved Wayne out there. Should be a really good combo off both edges for sure. D-tackle leading the way with Kevin Wynn and Jericho Johnson, both 3-star transfers that we brought in that both have star development. And both moved up to 84 overalls. So Wilkins ends up getting kind of buried. He'll still end up playing a little bit. But, I mean, there ain't much you can do. These guys are going to be leading the way in the middle of this D-line for the next 3 seasons. Let's be real. I love seeing that. A couple of star dev traits. I mean, they moved up to 84 overall already. They'll be in the 90s next season. So again, this upcoming season, I'm not expecting to be great. Probably won't make the playoff, but definitely need to get to like 8-4. That would be ideal. A lot of it is going to come down to me playing, because I definitely have the roster in a better spot than it was last season. Not like a much better spot, but it's definitely improved. But yeah, I figure I'll just scroll through most of this so that way you guys see who will be starting in different spots. At the Mike spot, I thought it was going to be Hampton with Uluave, but Asandu actually has the impact dev trait, which gave him enough of a boost in the offseason to get ahead of Hampton. And with him being a year behind him, it'd be better to just get him more experience now to end up getting better boost for next season, so he'll be up in the 80s. But yeah, he's also a higher speed. 84 just like Uluave, but 91 Excel, which is nice, so definitely gonna see what Osandu can do. I'm sure Hampton will still get mixed in there a good amount, but yeah, I mean, we got some solid linebackers, man, that's for sure. Xavier Brown leading the way at corner, got a couple of 87 overalls on the outside. DJ Pickett as well with the 95 speed, love seeing that. Palmer's at 84 overall, but I'm actually going to have Jayon Young in that 3 spot, and he'll be the starting slot corner in the nickel spot. But yeah, Palmer will still play a good amount. I am going to mix him in at the strong safety spot as well. Wagner with 94 speed could even be in the mix to get some playing time if speed ends up being a issue. You know, certain teams that we play against, we might change things around. We just have so many different types of corners at this point. The thing with Palmer is he's only 5'8", so that was my main problem with not wanting to have him start out on the outside. I'd rather have him in special situations or maybe back at safety or something. But yeah, you know, we got so many different types of corners we can play, you know, depending on our opponent. We can switch things up. Dunn is going to stay the starting free safety. I like having him deep with that 6'5" height, you know what I'm saying? It's not very fast, but he gets the job done. Benuvalu, of course, the 4-star with the star dev trait. We'll try mixing them in as much as we can. I moved Sanford over to the strong safety spot. I wasn't able to change his position, but it don't really matter because he's going into his last year. But, you know, we run that 4-2-5 a lot, so Palmer will be mixed in there, and Benuvalu as well. So we'll, you know, see a good mix of different types of players and see, you know, what we can do. My main thing with Palmer, man, is just the 5'8". He's just so short. But yeah, should be a pretty solid season, man. I like what I'm seeing here. Returning kicks and punts is going to be the 4-star. Papo. Figured I'd give him a shot, see what he can do back there. Desmond James, also the speedster. Just don't want to have him out there too much, getting too crazy, you know what I'm saying? We got to make sure he's good to go to play all the receiver he can this year. But yeah, Papo, going to be returning. See what he can do, man. He's a star dev trait, so I want to make sure he's out on the field a good amount. I'm listing him as the 3rd down back as well. You know, he's got plenty of receiving talent. If you want to see any of those attributes and stuff, I went over all that in the recruiting. But yeah, power back is going to be Holyfield. You know, the other guys definitely have more speed, more agility, but Holyfield, definitely that bruiser. Like I said, I want Desmond James in that slot. Might mix Hamper in there as well. Might bound, I don't know, we'll mix it back and forth. I think I'll probably keep Hamper on the outside though, and then it'll be King or Manu getting those spots if James has anything happen to him, but you know, hopefully nothing happens. I'm expecting a big year out of him. Then, you know, for the rushing stuff, it's pretty much the same as we have for the edge rushers. But I do have McCullough here where I did bump Wayne into the inside for certain scenarios, and then sub linebacker, we'll see Sanford bump down there. We'll see a lot of different guys out there for safety. But yeah, got to mix things up, got to get more speed on the field, and that's what Sanford will bring with that 95 speed. I should have been playing him a lot more last season. That's definitely on me, but oh well. Like I said, Jayon Young will be the main guy in that nickel spot, slot corner. Nose tackle, of course, Kevin Wynn, the big dog, 346 pounds. And Papo, I put in that gadget spot as well, so might be able to move him around in the offense, see what we can do, man. Yeah, just figured we'd run through that depth chart for everybody, so that way you see where our team is at heading into the second season. And then, you know, had to remind myself as well as we get this recruiting board set up. So taking a look at the team needs, you know, QB we're not going to worry about. You know, we got 3 sophomores, 2 freshmen. And if guys end up hitting the portal, then we'll just hit the portal. You know what I'm saying? That's just going to have to be the way it goes. I can't be wasting out. I don't have enough hours to be playing around with the position that I shouldn't have to play around with. You feel me? I'm just going to have to trust that I'm going to be able to keep JKS somehow. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out somehow, right? But yeah, and if anything crazy happens at the end of the year, we'll just have to get a QB in the portal. Like, I'm not going after no one this year. Unless there's like a 5-star that has us interested in us or something. But I don't think that'll happen. But running back, I will definitely target someone because, you know, we have 4 exactly on the roster right now. No one getting redshirted. And Raphael's a senior. So while we could, you know, hit the portal for it, I don't really want to do that. So definitely going to be looking for at least 1 running back, maybe 2. Just depends what the board looks like. Definitely not worried about receiver at all. I will look for at least 1 tight end. Because, you know, 3 juniors, 1 senior. probably going to see one or two try to transfer as well. So I'm definitely going to recruit at least one or two tight ends. And then as far as the O-line goes, it says we need a left tackle, but don't really look at the sides here. Just look at the tackles total. We have plenty. I'll just have to move a couple from right to left next season. Or, we'll see what ends up happening, but I'm not worried about that. If anything, I will still look to add at least one guard or center, maybe two. It just depends. It's just, we're losing a couple seniors there, so got to be worried about guys leaving as well, so it wouldn't hurt to at least add one guy, but probably we'll end up adding two interior linemen. And of course, if anything else happens anywhere else, we can end up hitting the portal again. We ended up bringing in 3 offensive tackles in the portal, so it's not like we won't be able to do that again if needed. But yeah, I'll at least go after 1 or 2 interior linemen. On the defensive side, it's a little more interesting. I definitely need a couple edge rushers. I want 2 that are going to be really good. We lost out on, I believe it was Pettigrew, ended up going to Texas Tech last season. Man, that was one that would have been huge for us. It was a 4-star, but yeah, I'm definitely going to get at least 2 of these guys. I'm not sure. I don't care if it's left or right. We'll figure that out, you know what I'm saying? But definitely need a couple edge rushers this season. And then defensive tackle, we got a couple seniors that'll be gone. We got a few younger guys as well, but more, backup depth type of pieces. We need more impact players to replace the couple of seniors that'll be gone. But I don't even know what I'm talking about. Defensive tackle, our impact players are the 2 sophomores. So if anything, we'll just need guys to back them up. Which the 2 freshmen that are being redshirted should be able to do that. But my thing is I'm worried that they might transfer. So for D-tackle, I don't, we might just end up getting a couple more 3-stars just in case, you know what I'm saying? Because the 2 sophomores, as long as they don't transfer for whatever reason, they're going to be the 2 starters there for the next few years. That's just the way it's going to be. So yeah, I don't know why I don't think we really need a D-tackle now that I talked that through. Well, it wouldn't hurt to, add 1 or 2. It's just they don't have to be some crazy high-ranked recruit, you know what I'm saying? But at these linebacker spots, it says we need 2 at the will spot, but really we can recruit any of these spots and interchange them. Not completely, but, you know what I'm saying? I'll look for probably at least 1 Mike, 1 Will, and see what we can do there. Need some impact as we'll be losing a couple of seniors in those spots next season. Yeah, I'm definitely not worried about corner. We have plenty of those. Yeah, we should definitely be set there for the next 3 years, maybe longer. And then at safety, of course, we'll have to do some work. Gonna be losing a couple seniors. One of them is a guy that's not gonna be playing. Crosby, he's not that good, not really gonna be playing at all. But Dunn and Sanford will be gone, so Bainavalu will be left all by himself. But, if anything, we'll have a couple corners that could probably move over. But definitely going to be trying to add at least 1 or 2 at both the free and strong safety spots. So we'll go ahead and try to get this board filled out, yeah? So only 2 quarterbacks were even interested. I figured I'd check just in case, you know what I'm saying? The only one that would be worth it here is the 4-star Somatahi, which, of course, he's from Hawaii, which that's where JKS is from. He's trying to follow in his footsteps. He's 6'5", dual threat. It's pretty nice, honestly. But, he has his 5th, and I just not worried about it. I'm not going to worry about it. Not going to put in the time. So at running back, got a few interested. One is listed as an athlete, a 4-star here. Hugh Wilkins out of Gilbert, Arizona. Backfield threat. Huh. Yeah, see, these other guys are 2-star, 3-star, not interested. Now, Ben Dobbs here is a 5-star contact seeker. 5'10", 204 pounds. Okay. Now, I wasn't really looking for a splash at running back, but if a 5-star is going to be interested, and he's from the state of California, we might as well target him and see if we can add him. It wouldn't hurt, you know what I'm saying? Because you know me, I usually end up playing 3 backs anyways. 2 pretty dominantly with the 3rd mixed in, you know what I'm saying? But basically after this season, Holyfield and Popo, you know, you can't just bank on them just being fully healthy and great for 4 years and neither of them flirting with the portal, so you never know. If a 5-star wants to knock on our door, we'll see what he's got to say. And Wilkins, you know, he's an athlete. We might as well add him on the board for now. 4-star, just see, you know, he has a 7th, so not sure how much we'd be able to do there, but might as well add him to the board. Not even going to look at them other positions. Tight end, only 1 interested, and he's a 2-star. Oh, that is rough. Definitely not going after any 2-stars. I already told y'all. We got too many of them last time. So yeah, we're just going to have to send a shot at a couple guys and see if we can make something happen. There's only 4 4-stars. Say Brazil here is a pure blocker, and that's not what I'm looking for. Johnny Potts, 6'5" physical route runner. Kyle Aston is listed as an athlete, pure possession, 6'2", 237. Basically a receiver, but a little too heavy. So 237, that's probably why he's under the tight end spot here as an athlete. Yeah, I think I'm going to target Potts and Stewart. Of course, they're not interested, but, you know, open stage. We can see if we can make something happen. I definitely have to get at least 1 tight end. So if I can't make something work there, maybe we'll look at a 3-star. And if anything, there's always the portal at the end of the year if we have to go that route. Alright. Okay, things are interesting here. I wasn't going to go after an offensive tackle. But Randall Lincoln here, 6'4", 307, might even be able to move into guard. I mean, come on. He's from the state of California. We might as well keep him here. He's a 5-star, has us listed 2nd already. Number 1 prospect in the state, number 3 at his position, and number 8 in the whole country. Yeah, definitely can't pass that up. See, at the guard spot, no one's interested. What about center? Okay. So just a couple 3-stars. The one is listed as an athlete, so yeah, 6 foot 306 could probably play guard as well. And Chad Patton, he's 6'3", might rather move him out to guard. A couple 3-stars. I mean, that's not a huge deal. I was hoping to get more 4-stars this year, but you know, of course we'll end up with some 3s as well. And you never know. These guys could end up having good dev traits and end up being solid. So we'll just go ahead and target both of them for now. One has a 2nd, one has his 4th. And then, of course, the big spots here. The edge rushers. And you know there's a ton of interest because they know that we need them. Alright. So we'll start with the top 2. A couple 5-stars. Number 2 in the state of California, number 5 at his position, Louis Tangelo. Add him to the board, has his 3rd. And then out of Fort Worth, Texas, the other 5-star, John Pearson. 3rd in the state of Texas, 3rd in his position, 19th nationally. I mean, hey, if we can get both, that'd be huge, but hey, I'll take at least 1. And other than that, these guys are a little bit too low as stars. I might end up going after a couple of the 3-stars if we have to. But we'll also add the 4-star half-year gold, who has this first. He's 6'5", 235 edge setter. All right, pretty solid there. Definitely love what I'm seeing at this edge spot. I am actually going to go ahead and put these guys on the board. I probably won't do anything with them at first, but we'll have them on the board so that way they're at least there. I did just notice this guy is a JUCO player, so he'd be sophomore. That's not a huge deal by any means, but probably would lean away from that one. If we had to go to a 3-star, would probably prefer the Marcordes. Heh, my bad. It's late at night, man. I'm trying to get this done. Alright, at the D tackle spot, Femi Amato, 6'3", 311, gap specialist out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Let's go. 4-star, has us listed first. Come on now. Might as well bring him in. I'll put the 3-star on the board too, even though I'm probably not going to go after him. But I'll just have him on the board in case Amato ends up straying away from us. But I think we'll be good there. 5th ranked D tackle in his class. 3rd best player out of Hawaii. Alright. Now here's where I'm interested. Outside linebacker, maybe even middle linebacker. Oh, okay. The only one interested is actually an athlete, so he could probably play a couple spots. He looks goofy as hell. Sean Rubin. Out of Germantown, Maryland. Okay. Has us listed 3rd. 5-star athlete, man. Thumper archetype, 6'2", 234. Will he have enough speed, though? That's the thing, is I want more speed at the linebacker spot. I mean, he's a 5-star. We gotta go after him. That's I love seeing that. 5-stars having us on the board. Couple 4-stars here. Outside linebackers. Yeah, we'll go ahead and add both of them to the board. Shembo has us 1st. Atagwe has us 5th. Probably won't do anything with these 3-stars for now, but we'll put them on the board so that way they're there in case we don't get the higher recruits. Of course, we could, scout as well. And, possibly them guys might have some good depth traits, and we'll see what happens. But I definitely like how this board is filling out. Oh, man. There is so many corners interested, but I don't need any corners, at all. Some of these guys are probably really dang good, too, these 4-stars. But yeah, I'm not going after no corners, man. It's crazy that there's so many interested, but I mean, at the same time, I just, we do need safeties, and some of these guys could probably be decent. See, this guy's 6'3", zone archetype. That sounds like a perfect type of player that I'd move to safety. Well, let's at least just look at the safeties first. I mean, yeah, there's a few 4-stars here. De Carvalho has his 1st. Out of Houston, Texas. Marquez Plummer has his 3rd, also out of Houston, Texas. Okay. Then out of Indianapolis, Isaiah Brazil. Coverage specialist, he's probably more of the free safety type, or these guys. Or no, him and Plummer, but De Carvalho might be more of a strong safety. He's listed as a box specialist. But we'll figure all that stuff out as we go with scouting and stuff. As strong safety, plenty of interest as well. Go ahead and add these guys to the board. 4-stars interested. There's a 3-star as well. The only one in state. I'll put them on the board, but probably won't do nothing with them at first. Alright, so we're going to start with 27 targets, and we'll work from there. I'll probably aim for, I think I ended up with 19. Well, it was 19 before the season ended, or before we hit the off-season recruiting. And then I added a couple more from that class that was separate from the portal. So I think I ended up with 21. recruits in year 1, which is it's a good number. Plus all the, you know, transfers that we brought in. But yeah, man, we'll probably end up around that 20 number again if I had to guess. Pretty sure the preseason here, all we can do is like offer scholarships and scout. I'm pretty sure, right? So yeah, you know, the 5-star Ben Dobbs, of course, will offer him. So once you offer, it unlocks the other stuff, but yeah, you can't do anything yet, which is perfectly okay. Go ahead and hit his scouting. So we don't know his dev trait, which that's kind of whack, but I don't like the 86 speed. I mean, I kind of expected it to be low as he's a contact seeker archetype, and that's fine. We always need to have that type of back on the team. I mean, this is pretty solid. It's just for a 5-star, I was expecting a little bit better, honestly. I mean, the break tackle is pretty good. 79 change of direction is solid for not being a speedster. I mean, he's just straight up just break tackle. He's just going to be running through guys with the stiff arm. Other than that, you're not going to get much out of him. So, I mean, honestly, like, I'll go after him, but I'm not like as high on him as I was before. For a 5-star, I'm a little bit underwhelmed. Now, unless he has, like, the best development trait possible, then sure. But, I don't know. That's pretty underwhelming for a 5-star, if you ask me, man. So, yeah, a lot of people are going to be going after Hugh Wilkins here. I'm going to go ahead and scout him. See what we're working with. So 88 speed, I love seeing that. His carrying isn't very good. Change of direction and juke is really good. Catching 77. Might be more of a receiver. Maybe like a Percy Papo type. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to add him. I'm not going to stray away from him. I just wish I knew the dev trait. We'll go ahead and offer him a scholarship. Definitely not going to scout everybody, man. So I'm pretty sure these guys will be solid. We'll offer both tight ends. I mean, like I said, that's all we can do right now. Other than the scouting. Hopefully it's enough to get them, you know, get us on their radar, if anything. Might just end up being another portal year for the tight end edition, though. We'll see what happens. Randall Lincoln, the 5-star. You know he's going to be a beast. I'm not even going to scout him. I don't need to waste the hours. If I have some at the end, I'll end up coming back around to it. But you know he's going to be a beast, man. It's going to be a tough race, though. Definitely going to scout these 3-stars here on the interior O-line. See what we're working with. So, like, his pass blocking is pretty bad. But I like the 87 strength, and the run blocking is really good. Where at center, you can kind of get away with that somewhat. You know, you need that pass blocking to be more strong on the outside. So, impact block starts at 85 as well. So, you never know. This guy might be alright. Some of these names they be putting on here is just insane, man. Amatova. Dean Amatova. Let's go ahead and see what he's working with. So he's a little more well-rounded. You know, he's an athlete. Yeah, I'd probably end up putting him at guard. Maybe even more of a tackle. But he's only 6 foot, so yeah, I'd definitely keep him at guard. But yeah, I mean, these are just in case type of guys. I might actually go ahead and add another guy. I might just have to take some shots at some of the 4 stars or something. We'll try adding Tony Quasia or Casia. I don't know how to say it. That's wild stuff going on there. A 6'4", 298 agile archetype, 4-star. We'll try to make something happen. It's just the 3 stars are just so underwhelming. And I just have players on the roster like that already to where if I want more of a splash, it would make more sense to just wait for the portal, you know what I'm saying? But if I can get one of these 4 stars to possibly want to come through, that'd be nice. I'll probably just target the 1 though. I don't want to get too crazy. Few centers out of Texas as well. We'll go ahead and add Josh Mateo to the board, see if we can make something happen there. We'll go ahead and scout him real quick. So yeah, this is much better. I mean, the pass block ain't great at 65, but the pass block power is 82. So yeah, I mean, he's got 90 strength. This dude could definitely be solid. Not like super great, but definitely much better than them 3-star options. So we'll offer him a scholarship and just hope that we can, you know, get some interest there. It'll be tough though if all these schools end up going after him, because that's yeah, that's tough. And then the guard, we'll check real quick the scouting on good old Tony here. No, he's a bust. Come on, man. I mean, he's got some solid abilities to work with and whatnot. I mean, really, he's solid. Not great. But I can work with this. It's just he's not going to end up developing into nothing too special, but we'll keep him in mind. I'm not going to offer the scholarship yet. I want to see what happens. I want to see if these other guys go after him or not. Alright, here's where things get real important. The edge rushers. I mean, I'm not even going to waste time. I'm not wasting hours with Louis, the 5-star. We're just going to offer the scholarship, man. Same with Pearson. We'll just offer the scholarship. Javier Gold. Let's go ahead and scout this one. Let's see what he's working with. Ah, bust, man. It's not what I like to see. Not what I like to see. We'll keep him on the board for now, but yeah, this is more like a 3-star, man. This ain't got no finesse moves, no power moves. And the block shedding's there. He's got decent strength and stuff. He might be more of a D tackle, really. Honestly, yeah, this guy's definitely more of a D tackle. So I wouldn't mind bringing him in, but he would definitely be there and not on the edge, which that's fine. 6'5", 235. He'll have to put on some weight though. Edge setter archetype? How is he? I don't know. That's, you know what? I'm just gonna take him off the board. I just don't like what I see here. He has this first. You know what? We'll leave him on the board for now. I lied. We'll leave him on the board, but I'm not offering the scholarship yet. That's for sure. I don't know. That's kind of sketchy looking. Now we'll go ahead and scout Femi Amato to D tackle. 6'3", 311. Yeah, that's pretty solid, man. Decent block shedding, tackling. Power moves will need some work. Not worried about his finesse, but I think he could end up being solid for sure. 91 strength. Yeah, definitely going to go ahead and offer him the scholarship. I don't think I'm going to offer this Cleveland guy, but we'll scout him just to see, just in case. Just in case it's a gem. Yep, we'll offer him. Might as well. He is a JUCO guy. He'll be a junior. So that's kind of unfortunate, but at least should get, you know, if anything, it'll be a really good rotational piece. Because remember, we have 2 guys that are going to be starters for a few years already. But it wouldn't hurt to have depth, because remember, the depth right now is a couple of seniors that'll be gone next year, so this will provide that. His archetype's actually a speed rusher, 6'1", 292. Might actually be more of an edge rusher. More finesse moves. Yeah, I was all worried about him being a gem. I didn't even actually look at the attributes. This guy might be more of an edge rusher. I mean, either way, I wouldn't mind bringing him in, and we'll figure out somewhere to put him and play him. Definitely offering him that scholarship for sure. Alright, Jimmy Shembo, let's scout. See what you got. 86 speed. I love to see it. And a gem. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. We're definitely going all in on Jimmy Shembo. Come on now. Order your jerseys now. This guy's definitely going to be a golden bear. He's from Hayward, California. Then a Tagway. We'll go ahead and scout him as well. Not as fast, but still looks pretty solid. Definitely like what I see, man. It's not as fast as Shembo. You know, I'm all in on Shembo. Still like a Tagway. Still going after him. Still giving him a scholarship. But Shembo is like #1 priority. That's for sure. Got the athlete Sean Rubin listed as a Mike linebacker. Probably can play him in a few different spots. 6'2", 234. Go ahead and scout him. See what he's got. 86 speed, 92 acceleration. I love seeing that. The winning time mental. Let's go. Oh, yeah. He's got 78 man, 76 zone. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He can play ball. Yeah, I definitely like what I'm seeing from the board so far. Sean Rubin, the 5-star athlete. I mean, I shouldn't have been surprised. I forgot he was a 5-star. We were just looking at a bunch of 4-stars, so I just ran into that 5-star like it was nothing. My bad. My bad, Sean Rubin. You look like a fool, but you look a little bit more normal as a golden bear. Get you the Skittles NIL deal, all that. Let's go ahead and scout these free safeties, a few 4-stars. Interested? Let's go, a gem to start off with Levi DiCarvalho. Only 86 speed though, man. I hate seeing the lower speeds on safeties. I mean, at least he should end up developing solid, but definitely don't think I'd be playing him year 1. And he might even be more of a strong safety, but his coverage skills just don't look that good, man. They should end up developing to be good enough, but we'll see how he ends up developing, but I'll definitely offer him a scholarship. Anytime you can see them gems, man, they're going to have that good development trait. You need that. See what Plummer's got. Another gem, okay, and he's got more speed, 89. Love seeing that. The robber ability as well. So his man coverage is 68 with zone at 81, but the robber ability is there. Huh. Interesting. Definitely going to end up being a great player. So that was both of the Houston boys. And now, Isaiah Brazil from Indianapolis, Indiana. Let's see what you got. Okay, he's even faster. 91 speed. Oh yeah, I really like what I see here. This is the free safety that I want. Okay. Yeah, so I'll definitely like that. These guys probably more strong safety. Well, the Carvalho probably more of a strong safety. We'll figure it out, man. These guys are studs. We'll find somewhere to play them. Alright, let's see the strong safeties. There's no way that these guys are just all great, right? 93 speed. Okay, let's go. Out of Miami, Florida. Chad Westbrooks has his third right now. Would like his tackling to be a little bit better. But solid coverages with that speed. Yeah, I definitely will offer him. Alani Young. Out of Alabama. Alright, 92 speed. We're finally finding some guys with speed. He might be more of a free safety. Maybe. He's got that zone coverage. No, he could play both. He could definitely play up there in the box. Probably more of a free, but he can play both. Let's be real. I'll offer him. Alright, Gerald Stoneburner. Out of Carmel, Indiana. 6-foot coverage specialist. Not as fast, but 88 speed is still solid to start. I mean, yeah, all these guys are looking pretty solid, honestly. Ben Mangum out of Charlotte, North Carolina. So, I know last season there was definitely a lot of in-state recruits. And I'm noticing as I go through all this, we got a lot more interest from guys outside of California. So, be interesting to see how well we do outside of our pipelines. I think Nevada, I believe, is included in Texas. But other than that, we'll see what we can do. See what Mangum has. Let's go. The gem with 94 speed. I don't even care about them other guys now. Ben Mangum is the guy. We need him. Alright, I got 80 hours left. I'll go ahead and scout these tight ends since I ended up having some points left at the end here. And yeah, Johnny Potts looking pretty solid, man. I mean, all around. Not like very fast, but that's good enough speed for a tight end, especially with his size. 6'5", 230. Come on now. Has solid route running. I mean, yeah, I think that's solid for sure. Hopefully he ends up putting us on his board. Ty Stewart. Ooh, I mean, he's not bad, but a little slower. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one. I think we might pull Ty Stewart off the board. Just go all in on Johnny Potts. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take Stewart off. He's just not good. Let's be real. And it sucks because I offered him the scholarship already, and so I wasted 5 hours. Remember, the only one that had interest in us was a 2-star at tight end, so that's just not going to cut it. That's just not in my interest. Yeah, I mean, the athlete that's listed as a tight end is just 6'2", 237, pure possession. He's basically just a receiver that's a little heavier. And then the other guy's a pure blocker archetype, so maybe I can find a stud in the 3-star zone. A lot of pure blockers, jeez. I just want a taller guy. Oh, hell no. It's over with. Kevin Durant. 6'4", pure possession. He's listed as an athlete. Could probably be tight end or receiver, but come on now. You're going to give me a recruit named Kevin Durant? I'm going to go after him. The Durantula. It's going to be a golden bear. He's going to play tight end. Oh, goodness. I wish I had enough to fully scout him here, but we'll at least get it started. He's got 86 speed. Yeah. I think we're going after the good old Durantula here. I wish I had 5 more hours to give him the scholarship. I probably should have done that, but we'll give it to him as soon as the season starts. But I was not expecting to see a recruit named Kevin Durant. I mean, we see all sorts of wild names. And then there you go. The Durantula. But yeah, that's going to do it for the recruiting here. Setting up our board, heading into year 2. Yeah, man. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. But yeah. I think we finished with like the number 16 class last year or something like that. Remember, we got to finish top 5 twice to be able to unlock the elite recruiting stuff. But yeah, that's going to do it for the recruiting. Ready to advance. We'll go over our schedule eventually. I'm not wrapping up the video yet, but I'll go over the schedule once we have it after we advance, and then I probably won't have a game in week 0, so I'm not sure when I'll be live yet, but I'll throw the first game of the season at the end of this. But yeah, this is what I was saying with the 2 top 5 classes that we need to sign to be able to get the next step to get elite recruiter. I almost have recruiter maxed all the way out. I think once I finish the running back one here, I will then be putting my points into picking up this strategist. My bad, I tripped over my words. It's past my bedtime. It's literally past midnight. I can't believe I'm still awake. This is crazy. But yeah, that'll do it for the recruiting part. And yeah, well, I mean, I'll probably have more recruiting to do before we get into the next game and everything, but you know how it goes. Just a lot of off-season crap going on here. Alright, here we go, man. Cal rebuild year 2 starting off. Week 0, we got a user matchup. Taking on Rutgers here, a Big Ten school. So we'll take a look at the recruiting stuff after the game. But we got to dive into this, man. Try to start things off with a dub. You know, it's a ranked opponent, but Rutgers is coming to our house. They're coming to Berkeley, so hopefully we can start things off on a good note. I have not played in a while, unfortunately, so I'm kind of setting myself up here, but hopefully it goes well. Probably should have game planned a little more heading into it, but no big deal. Team's definitely in a better spot than we were last year, but gotta see it on the field, you know what I'm saying? Pretty sure he was in the playoffs last year. I can't remember though, but I'm hoping to get at least one Big Ten school in the non-conference every year. Maybe we'll do a home and home. I don't know yet. But I'm just glad I'm at home to start here this season. I got to do better with JKS, man. I made him look bad in this freshman season. Sure, year 2 will go better though. We went 6-6 and then lost in the bowl game, so just want to improve off of that. Probably should have won 7 or 8 games way the road. I'll be happy if I win 8 this season. But then after that, we got to be all go for the playoffs. Alright, we'll get ball first here. The true freshman, Percy Papo, back to return. Wise Buddy's kicker all swagged out. Holy cow. Booted it into the first row. Make sure you drop that follow if you're tuning in on Twitch. Much appreciated. Hopefully I can get the snap off. I can't believe I'm about to start with the delay game. Oh no. We get it off just in time. Raphael tries to cut up the middle. That is the yard.
Let's take a minute and talk about Cal. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this
offensive line should definitely be better than it was last year. That is for sure.
I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think
go quickly to Raphael out of the backfield. Not much, just a few yards. 3rd and 6. Gotta make something happen here.
When you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have. Sometimes it just addresses everything you need. Third and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Over the middle, let's go. That's King. Nice connection. Gets up to midfield.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was
definitely want to set the tone here on the first drive. Go put up some points.
The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Let's go deep to James. Let's go. He makes the catch. What a play. Down inside the 10 to the 3. We threw it up to the speedster. He's able to use his body to make the catch. All right. Let's go.
Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it. They have completely flipped the field.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Trying to power it in.
Let's go. Raphael punches it in. We strike first. Love seeing that starting the season with the scoring drive, getting into the end zone. The senior running back leading the way.
And that was a beautiful first drive, creating
some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Why is there 17-mile-an-hour winds?
Putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first
All right, 7-0.
They
4
put
minutes
together
left
a
in the first quarter.
75-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 10, here he comes.
That's crazy.
He's got great speed. This guy is so dangerous.
Well, he ends up getting to the 40. Gotta have better coverage than that. He wasn't even in the... Maybe that's like some cheesy stuff. I don't know. He's in the onside formation.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
Oh, nice run on the first play. Picks up the first down.
He's brought down after a nice gain.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10.
It's going deep left side. And it's a catch at the 5. So he hits me with the bomb quickly.
Pickup and the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout.
He's going to use a timeout there. All right. Who is that got burnt on that side? I need to know.
The Scarlet Knights trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
Is that Pickett over there? He's going to run it up the middle. Nowhere to go. Nice tackle. It's going to take me a couple games probably to get used to, you know, all the new players. Definitely have, like, I think half the starters on defense are transfers. He hits the running back out of the backfield. Nice job there. Rutgers answers with a touchdown of their own.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Oh, he almost got there. I thought I was about to block that. Come on, man.
And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
It's probably going to be another touchback. We'll see if he gives me a chance to return it, but he's kicking into 17-mile-an-hour winds. Or with it. He's kicking with the wind. Yeah, no shot. Oh, he doinked it. Let's see if we can get another nice drive here with the offense. Starting at the 25-yard line. Not much going up the middle, only 2 yards.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He goes short. It's King. Gets upfield, makes the guy miss. Let's go. Moving the chains.
In the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
See if we can keep him moving here.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Another completion quick, 8 yards. That's Parker, the transfer tight end.
Down.
I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down.
All right, second and short. Got trips left here.
Just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Keeping it on the ground, cuts back, and just able to fall ahead to move the chains. We'll take it.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
And the Golden Bears start moving quickly down the field.
A true freshman Holyfield in the backfield for the first time. And they'll take the handoff right side. Nowhere to go. Loss of 1.
He'll lose a yard on that one.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
About a minute left here in the first quarter. Throwing short to Popo. Unable to hang on. There wasn't nothing going there. It's tough. 3rd and 11 now.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. But how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long.
Smash Parker. Oh, overthrew him a little bit. That's tough. Got to put it on him there. Give him a chance. I'm going to go. Usually I don't do this, but we're at midfield.
Under pressure, you don't have timing, and as a result now,
I gotta try it. Gotta try to go for it.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh no. Not only do we not get it, we get sacked for a huge loss, so we'll start at the 36. Did not expect pressure there. Did not have any time. Tragic. Oh, now the defense has got to make a play.
I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Makes the grab on the left. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and
That's the receiver he had in the Heisman race most of last year, so she'll get a lot of attention today.
So he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
from the shotgun, the handoff.
And the run has just enough to move the chains there.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Here we go. Back to pass, it's Chadwick. Makes the grab, it's Black.
And he's got a lot of speed out there. A couple of my guys got speed, but it's cooking me right now.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And
that's going to go for a touchdown right there. It goes outside. And Rutgers takes the lead. Tragic.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
All right, got to try to answer now.
Scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Another doinker. 14 seconds left in the quarter here.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down.
Dude.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the
Route's just not
17.
developing. Good coverage. Another sack.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period.
I start the second quarter in the empty set here.
After the loss on the last play. Second down,
Go
they'll go
quick
again.
to Popo. Makes the catch, only 4 yards though.
Settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Golden Bears in the hurry up.
See if we can make something happen here.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Ah,
Incomplete thanks to
that's
the
tough.
great
Didn't really have nothing
defensive
going. I'm
pressure.
actually going to punt because, I mean, I'm already down a score and I can't give him the ball this close again.
Predictable third and long situations.
I let go of it. That's crazy.
And I know the
Still a
pass is
decent
coming,
punt.
so I can have more success.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Coverage team gets the job done.
Hopefully I can make something happen defensively, you know, hope for a mistake or something, because I was looking rough after that first drive, you know, promising start, but I don't know.
The drive comes from the 38. They use the end around first play of the drive. That'll get
I like how it's just blocked perfectly. Like, come on, man.
brought down at the 47
Just
yard
nothing
line
out
after
there.
the 15-yard pickup.
Defensively, it's like which one of these guys are the most dangerous? Goodness gracious, you got so many guys that spread you out with speed and wide receivers that you think about taking away the passing game. And then what do?
Of course, we're there, and he cuts it up perfectly to get 6.
Run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Oh, nice spin move.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough.
This
for
dude
a
is
first
cooking
down.
my defenders, man.
You gotta have short area
Even when we're
quickness.
there to
That
make the
running back there doing
play.
what it takes to make sure
Those
he
are
got
getting
that first
shook.
down.
The Scarlet Knights will snap it on first and 10. To the air, it's Chadwick. Works the middle.
Well, this offense knew coming into
I
this
should have
game they
jumped
wanted to
that.
try to attack
I was
the
there,
middle
but
of
I
the
just
field in
didn't
the
play it
passing
right.
game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Now on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his
Of course he
man.
hangs on.
Down
It
to
don't
the
matter if there's
36-yard
contact. Come
line
on,
when the
man.
tackle is made. Pickup of 5 and a first
I'm
down.
there. Ain't nothing I can do
This
about
defense
that.
has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
Oh, he's got to make that tackle. This dude.
On the ground here to keep this drive
I love
moving
playing an
and give them the
arcade
first
football
down.
game.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency in getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. It's complete.
Again, like I dive right at him, and it's just like it's like he's like
Business here with a first
invisible
down.
or something.
All right, defense. It ain't
I'm like,
working.
what?
They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Benjamin.
Wow, he really went up and over like that. That's crazy. This dude just went, dog. Ain't nobody going up in the air like that, bro. What the hell am I playing? This arcade-ass football game.
With respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards.
All right, Popo should finally have a chance to return one here.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
And nothing going. No blocks. Stopped at the 17. Beautiful work.
This drive going from the 17. Wants to adjust the pattern. Hand off from the shotgun. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time.
I gotta get something going here, man. 2nd and 8.
Either get it done through the air, or you've got to be more physical.
Oh my gosh, he's like what? What?
The offense just has not been.
There's no one on him. I'm standing still. He's wide open. How is this such a terrible throw? Like, what am I supposed to do about that? Like, what?
Second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Should have been a first down, maybe a ton more. Like, what? Oh, goodness. There we go. We hit him on the left side. Oh, gets brought down at midfield.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Looking to throw on first
Popo again. Another first down.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the
Getting close to that 2-minute timeout here.
Guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the back.
Popo on the ground this time, another 10 yards in the 2-minute timeout.
The Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. He might want another play. Wants to go up top.
Going over the middle. Desmond James makes the catch inside the 10. Let's go. Fighting down to the 6.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw
Go a little hurry up here.
And now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Keep it on the ground. Raphael, nowhere to go.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I'll tell you, this defensive end not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield.
Minute 30 to go in the half.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play.
Go to Popo again. He can't hang on. Defense gets there to break it up.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really
All right,
good
big
hands.
3rd and goal here. Got to get in the end
I
zone.
think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here.
Hitting the tight end. Samaj Parker hangs on for the touchdown. Let's go. His first as a Golden Bear. We get back within a score. Minute 25 left in the half. Probably left him too much time. So hopefully our defense can hang on and keep it a 7-point game. Because he does get the ball first at half as well. So see how it goes.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
All right, it's time for the defense to step up, man.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Chadwick.
Well, let's go. We break up a pass finally. About time they don't hang on to him.
Physical and pass deep.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out.
All right, huge play here. 3rd and
Keep
9.
this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26.
Ah, come on. I was not expecting that play. It's a good call, man. I thought he was going to send them guys deep on the left side. They go short. Perfect counter for how I was lined up.
Is irate on the sideline. 3rd and
Guessed
long.
wrong.
It's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles.
Oh, we tipped the pass. What a play. We'll take it.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Wonder who that was. Was it Bush? Nope. One of the new D tackles. I can't remember their names, dude. I'm sorry. It's game 1.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5-1.
Win. It's win. Making the play.
Wants to throw. He's working against the
Come on, make that tackle. Of course he's able to fight for the first down.
They get him on the ground late in the half.
Ah, this is tough, man.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success.
Can't be
Stringing
giving
some
up no
first downs
points
together.
here.
Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. They're working that left side.
It's another 7 yards there. He tries to hurry it up.
Immediately short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock.
Oh, he gets it off just in time to stop the clock. 3rd and 3, 21 seconds to go.
You know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
And the Scarlet Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Chadwick.
Of course. Nice drag route. Gets the separation. Calls timeout with 14 seconds to go. Just got to hope he has some sort of error down here.
And how many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
All right, he calls his last time out there. Probably going to go for the field goal, I'd assume. I mean, he gets ball first. It makes sense.
And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. There's a
Give him a little ice before the half.
Game here late in the first half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here.
Well, hopefully he somehow shanks this, but I'm sure it'll be good.
A 33-yard try.
All right, he goes up 24-14, going into halftime, and he gets ball first. So we got to somehow try to force a turnover here, or it'd be tough to come back.
And the Golden Bears will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return.
Come on, man. Defense got to set the tone here.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground.
All right, that's solid job there, stopping him to 3 yards.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Chadwick.
Oh, I read it, and I need those. Come on. I need those. I can't believe I just...
Get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
All right, 3rd and short. We'll see what he goes to here.
Scarlet Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down.
He's going to run it right side.
They'll try to run for
Oh, big play. Inches short. What a play coming up from the safety spot.
but I think he's going to be a touch short.
I'm assuming he goes for it. He only needs some inches here, but he's up 10, so we'll see what happens. He's going.
In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it.
Dude, this is bro. It just glitched. What the fuck? That's it just lagged like crazy and made my guy run way the fuck off sides.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play.
That's some bull ass shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That just completely fucked me. I mean, are you kidding me? Fourth and inches on my. It's like, come on, bro. I never get lag in this either, and it gives it to me then. Like, that's just insane, bro. Like on 4th and inches, you're gonna do that. You can't even say you just declined it. I literally was done playing because of that happened. Nah, I mean the rest of the game's just screwed now. Literally all the user games I had last year never lagged one single freaking time.
Looking to throw, it's Chadwick. And the pass is incomplete.
Some bullshit, man.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay?
Literally didn't happen one single time in any other game I played.
You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall.
Of course he hangs on to that. And change. I'm so annoyed now, bro. The guys, I'm just... My whole mind is just gone. I can't even concentrate on playing now.
And that's practice, man. That's
I love when the game just fucks me for no fucking reason.
Hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy.
I was surprised he didn't break 8 tackles there.
You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
The defense was trailing going
This game
into
is some
halftime.
bullshit, bro.
Made some adjustments against the run.
Never ever lags. Then on 4th and inches it wants to. It makes my guy run 80 yards off sides. Like, yeah. Yep. And of course he's wide open over the middle. Oh, that's some bullshit, man.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had
I
so
love
much
this game
success
so
in that
much.
first half. So in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Why are you getting outran by the tight end, bro? Like, what are we talking about?
They pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down.
See, like, how do you hang on to that, bro?
They get it down to the 7 on that pass.
It's crazy.
Prime position for a score.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route.
This game is something else, bro.
On that throw.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Chadwick. He got it into the end zone.
I got more speed in the secondary this year, but it's looking like it doesn't matter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
I mean, the drive shouldn't have even happened.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. We check in with
There they go. 6 user games last year, not having an issue. And this whole game's been fine. But then as soon as it's 4th and inches, oh yeah. Great timing for first lag spike. Gotta love it, right? And there's just no one blocking. Somehow I navigate through that hole and get to the 24 though.
had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Just gotta try to score quick.
Get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just gets rid of the
Pressure was getting there. I think he only sent 3, so that's kind of sad. Oh, man. O-line's definitely better than it was last year, but still not great by any
connection
means.
last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's James. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd down, going up top. A little release to the back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line?
Going deep right side, and it's picked off. Come on. I figured I'd take a shot, and of course it gets picked. Hamper didn't even, like, I don't know. Oh well. Had to try to score quick to have a chance, but it's just not meant to be, folks.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Chadwick. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
The give. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling.
Wait, why is there no one on him?
Turning it on. Made a defender miss. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move
I'm in man coverage, and no one's on him.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback.
This game is just shit, bro.
When you've got the
Ain't nothing
playmakers you have
changed.
offensively, just keep chucking them.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse
I'm
him.
tired of my players diving into the ground instead of at the player. Like, it's literally right next to, like, I don't know, bro. This shit's dog shit.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Chadwick. They'll run the screen. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Gets it out quickly. They stop him well.
Why do the players never dive at the... Like, I'm...
He just keeps piling up numbers.
He
with
stops and then dives
completion
that
after
way.
completion
Whoa,
in this
what?
standout performance.
I think some people
What do
might
you
say
want
late in the
from me,
game,
bro?
you got the win, everything's in
This
hand,
shit
be a
is
little
terrible.
bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Okay, come on. You really about to run this clock, bro? Come on, bro. The game's over. Just kick it, man. Thank you.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it
Oh,
away again.
goodness.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive.
Let's get Holyfield some snaps.
They'll try the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They go to the ground.
Let's hold that block for like a split second longer and we get that first.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Ah, I didn't see that guy creep up.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it.
Oh, my God. Right off his hands. Hamper. What do you want from me? It's finally a throw on target. He's wide open. Yo, this game is hilarious, bro. This whole team catches every single thing that comes near him, though. That's hilarious, bro. Literally right off his hands, wide open, bro. What a joke.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
We can't shed blocks like these other guys do.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Yeah, and he's been dependable. He's been a guy that they've given him the ball a lot. He's just been so productive, giving this offense an easy way to move the football down the field. 97 yards on the day.
There was just no way to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through.
Benny Valu with a big hit.
Stop in the backfield, he'll lose 4.
How about the offense? The offense goes with the run on 3rd and goal, thinking they can push it in there and be physical. The defense is having absolutely none of that. Nice job by the defense, committing to the run, being physical, and stuffing.
Oh, man.
So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Northwestern has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 17 over Ball State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Oh, come on, Grays. You gotta hang on to that. Come on, man.
And just lost his concentration.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Wants to keep it in the air. Flips it out in the flat. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
I
don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at the matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
It's complete. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Under fire. Oh, man, almost picked off in the end zone. What a red zone stop that would have been. It's third down.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Got his man on the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. And the Golden Bears moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top. Buys it, and a sack all the way back at the 5. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking to fire. Wide out trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Percy Popo with this first of his career. At least we'll take a little positivity at the end of the game here. Rough start to this season for the defense.
It's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions.
But it's alright, man. Tough, you know, facing number 14 team in the country to start the year. But should have looked better than what we did.
The snap sets up the throw.
I don't know how I snuck that through there, but whatever. I'll try the onside just for the heck of it.
Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Alright, good game, man. Good game. This game itself, ass. I wasn't worried about nothing he was doing. His team just has a lot more speed than mine and was getting cooked. But, yeah.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you've got to use your timeout.
37-22. Gonna take the L here to start the year. I haven't even got the chance to see my whole schedule yet either, so we'll look at that before we do the recruiting and wrap up the episode. Yeah, we lose by a couple scores here. Had the 1 interception. The early went for it on 4th, didn't get it, gave him the short field. And that'll do the trick, man.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership.
So he was solid, man. 19-30, 250 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Can't really complain. Took a few sacks though, which can't really have that. In the run game, we could not get going at all whatsoever. Had a couple rushing touchdowns, one with Raphael, one with Popo, but overall we could not run the ball at all today. I mean, I ended up down, so I was throw heavy, but gotta do what you gotta do. Desmond James leads the way, 5 catches, 95 yards. Popo, big day, 4 catches, 55 yards. Definitely showing a lot of what he'll be able to do. Raphael, 3 for 23. Smash Parker, the tight end that transferred here, 3 for 25 and a touchdown. King had 32 yards on 2 catches. Hamper, 12 yards on 1 catch. It doesn't say he has a drop, but he definitely had one. We all saw it went right off his hands. Graves had a drop too. He only had 8 yards on 1 catch. He's supposed to be the leader of the pack. So yeah, we'll see. Offense wasn't bad, but wasn't great either. We got to improve for sure. Got to get that run game going. Defensively, Xavier Brown. Definitely don't want to see a corner leading the team in tackles. Uluwave probably would have been up there more, but I actually don't have him out on the field as much. Definitely went to a lot of more of my speed packages today, and it still just wasn't enough to keep up with his receivers. Valu had 2 tackles for loss, 4 total tackles in his debut. Say Win only had the 1 tackle. I believe he had a couple deflections though, right? Yeah, he had the deflection. 1 for Bush. Sanford had 1, so it wasn't terrible, man. I gotta play better myself, and then when there's that much more speed on the field than us, that's just how it's gonna go, you know. Go ahead and find me a quick little thumbnail. We'll get it from that last touchdown from Popo. Alright, boom, thumbnail, bang. Oh, wait, I should just do it right now. There we go. Yeah, like I said, we'll take a look at our schedule for the rest of the season, and then hit the old recruiting real quick, and that'll do it. Alright, tragically starting with that loss. Oh man, South Carolina Louisville was 70-35. Holy moly. Let's go ahead and check out that schedule, man. Oh, looks like I got a couple more users in the non-con with BYU and TCU, so I don't get any cupcakes in the non-con. That's tragic. It makes sense though, because I only ended up with a couple of users. Not sure. Oh, this is just not a color because it's Oklahoma State, so that's probably why. So I end up with 3 users in conference. That's why I ended up with more in the non-con. So we do have the bye for week 1. Then I'm at BYU, and then I host TCU. So that's definitely tough. And then I'm at SMU. This is not going to be easy, folks. And then we get Virginia, Wake Forest, hopefully able to get a couple wins there. Then we'll see how the rest of the season goes. We end with Stanford, Syracuse, which is nice, but let's be real. This is This is a hard-ass schedule. Not necessarily ready for it. We're still building here over in Berkeley. But hopefully we can figure things out. I'll definitely get a lot of practice in during this bye week and whatnot, because I got to figure out what plays are going to work best for me, and maybe Desmond James will do better on the outside. I don't know. Hamper, after that drop, I don't even want to play him. Might see Manu, the 4-star freshman. Might see him get some more playing time, or King even. Might throw him out there, because he was out there in the 4-wide sets, but I don't know. We'll probably mix it up against BYU. But yeah, Hamper's definitely on the shit list after that drop. Yeah, so this is definitely going to be a tough schedule. Of course, I'm hoping to get to 8 wins, but now that I look at the schedule, it's like, oh man. Honestly, I'll be happy to make a bowl. But we got to improve off of last season, so we got to at least get to 7, right? Starting 0-1, not ideal. This is just a very tough schedule. I was expecting it to be not as tough. It is not the worst, but oh, it's going to be interesting. We'll see how it goes, man. But yeah, we'll go ahead and hit this recruiting and then wrap things up here for week 0 into year 2. Alright, so of course we, did some scouting and offered some scholarships in the preseason. So now we'll see what we can do. We moved up a lot for Hugh Wilkins, which is nice to see. Ben Dobbs, the 5-star, is definitely going to be the main target though here. So of course we're going to send the house. Probably just do that for most of these main guys. So still not on the board for Johnny Potts or Kevin Durant. I'm going to finish the scouting on Durant here. And he's a gem. Let's go. 3-star gem. Has 86 speed. He's definitely not a blocker at all. Route running will need some work, but at least he can catch and has some speed to work with. Might even be more of like just a heavier receiver. I don't know. But either way, he could develop solidly. Go ahead and offer him that scholarship. Remember, we still only have the 600 hours to work with. I'll say honestly, if Johnny Potts doesn't put us on his board after this week, then I'm probably going to just have to remove him. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll stay in it for another week or 2. Five-star left tackle Randall Lincoln. It's going to be a tight race here. Going all in. It'd be huge to add a player like this. Keep him in state out of Irvine, California. 6'4", 307. It's a bust, so he's not going to have the best development, but still pretty solid to start. Just not great by any means. What do I got at center here? We moved down for Patton. He was just a 3-star though. The main guy I'm looking at here is Josh Mateo. Does not have us on his board, so we'll see after a week or 2 if we can gain some traction. If not, we'll have to probably pull out of this and just settle for one of the 3-stars. Definitely need one of these edge rushers. Got a couple 5-stars on the board. Moved up to 3rd for John Pearson. we're just going to be sending the house for most of these guys. Can't really do much else early on. Oh, moved down for Javier Gold because I didn't offer him probably, and he got scholarships from them other schools. I mean, I'll keep him on the board for now, but I'm just going to bank on getting one of these top guys. Hey, you know, we'll throw him a scholarship. Let's just throw him the scholarship, and we'll go with a little contact friends and family just to at least get something going there with him. Alright, let's check the D tackles. And first for Amato still, the 4-star. And then Dylan Cleveland, 3-star JUCO. Got that gem, so go ahead and go after him as well. Even though he's just 3 stars, you know, we like having experienced players. We are pretty set at that position, I will say, but Dylan Cleveland, for example, is a 6'1", 292 speed rusher, so if anything, I'll probably move him out to the edge. Outside linebacker Jimmy Shembo has us in first, the 4-star. Otagwe moved us up to first as well. Definitely going all in on these guys. See if we can pick them up. Oh crap, I don't have any more hours. Oh, and the 5-star Ruben moved us down to third. Oh no. Just trying to free up some hours. We gotta be able to spread this out at least a little bit here. Probably have too many targets. 29, yeah, that's a bit much. I definitely need to cut that down soon. Of course, you know, there's probably at least 10 of them that I'm not really even putting anything into right now, so. Yeah, I just got so many guys on the board, it's hard to really disperse these hours. I wish I had more to play with, man. Gotta send the house on Sean Rubin, man. The 5-star athlete most likely will play middle linebacker for us. I'll just throw a little 5 hours into the rest of these guys here, and that's all we got to work with, man. So it's tough. I'm gonna have to try to dial things in over the next couple weeks and figure out who we're gonna really have to go after, because it's just not enough hours to work with, man. Yeah, that's gonna do it. I'm not gonna go live for week 1 because of course I have a bye, so I'll just throw that recruiting stuff at the beginning of the YouTube video. But the next time I'll be live will be for that BYU game. We go on the road, it's gonna be a tough one, but gotta try to make a statement early. Gotta try to get a win in one of these non-con games. I wish I had at least one cupcake in there, but it's alright. We'll figure it out as we go, man. The Cal rebuild. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you check the links in the description. Follow my Twitter or X for updates when I'm going live and stuff like that, and follow the Twitch, of course. Hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. Have a nice day. Peace.